It was Albert Einstein who once said that we cannot solve the problems that we have today with the same kind of thinking which we used to create them. And this has made a huge impact in my life. Здравейте на всички, аз съм Bhushan, аз съм от Mumbai, India. Ever since I was a kid, I was always very interested to find about how and what behind the things. I still remember when my father used to gift me toy cars and toy trains, I would smash it on the floor and just break it open to see what is inside of it. And I think this quality of mine really led me to choose and then pursue and complete my degree in mechanical engineering. But my degree in mechanical engineering was never my final destination. It was an amazing journey to see how technology can create an impact, a positive impact in the lives of the people and can make this world a better place. Well, after all, if we don't leave behind a world, a better place than it was before when we came in, then what's the purpose of life? If you think about it, we never came in this world with anything in our hands, and we'll never be able to take anything with us after we are gone. So I think one must be very thoughtful on what he or she is trying to create in this world when they are physically alive. And with this philosophy, I try to do something intentionally impactful in my home country, in India. I started a company called Piconergy, which was trying to facilitate access of solar energy to financially poor households who didn't have electricity. They were using candles and kerosene lamps for lighting in the nights, and this was a very, very heartbreaking situation for me to see that firsthand. I was very shaken from within that in 21st century, we still have almost a quarter of my country and more than 1 billion people in this world who are still using a naked flame for lighting. And when I saw this firsthand, I tried to do something about it. I designed a small portable solar home lighting system, which had 3 light bulbs and a USB port to charge your mobile phones. And I started selling and distributing this product amongst these households. And this led to a great joy amongst them. They did not need the candles and kerosene lamps anymore, and they had a much cleaner, safer, and a healthier environment to live in. So this sort of catalyzed their socio-economic development. And I also believe till the time the financially lowermost strata of the society of any country does not develop, the country will never develop. So it was, I believe, a very important action, not only to improve their lives, but to improve the things in my home country. My personal life took a very interesting turn last year when I married Sonia, who I met in the UK pursuing my master's degree. And Sonia was the first Bulgarian who I met in my life. And we stayed best friends for many years, and eventually she became my life partner. And that brings me to Bulgaria last year. I left my social enterprise back home in India, but the social entrepreneur in me never left me. And last summer, I was spending some time with my father-in-law at his small farm in Pazarchik. And I learned a lot about farming in Bulgaria that day. I learned something interesting though. I saw that small farmers like him are really struggling to make a decent profit as compared to the hard work and the money and the time they put into farming, especially the ones who are growing fruits and vegetables. And I saw that this is because fruits and vegetables, they have a very short life after harvest. And sometimes the market prices are not in your favor. And sometimes if you decide to hold on to the fruits for a longer time in hope that you would get a better price next week, the fruits might actually turn bad and you would have a straight big loss. And I thought this problem can be solved in a very simple way. Let's just dehydrate the fruits and vegetables so that their shelf life increases. And also these products, they command a higher market value. So I designed a solar powered food dehydrator. I designed 2 prototypes this summer, and I'm testing them with my father-in-law in his village called Village Kovo near Pazarchik. And it has given us really good results. We are still testing the product, it is not yet market ready. But I'm really hopeful that this technology, which dehydrates food with zero electricity, zero carbon emissions, will make a positive change in the lives of the small scale Bulgarian farmers. And if you think about it, this project or this product rather, has a direct positive impact on a couple of SDGs, like clean and affordable energy, climate action, and food security. I fundamentally believe that the human race really needs to introspect on the negative consequences or the impacts resulting from our energy consumption patterns. And we need a non incremental, a really innovative a solution or a breakthrough to give out energy solutions which are affordable and clean and can be mass deployed really soon. Otherwise, I think we have a pretty dull future ahead. We might just be able to get away with it, but I think our heads will probably bend down in shame when we are facing our future generations. So I believe if all of us start taking small steps and most importantly, start seeing things differently, that's when we will be able to break the shackles of our conventional thinking and challenge status quo and come out with really innovative, impactful solutions. And I believe this is possible where people from different backgrounds, people from different experiences, from different nationalities come together, sit on the same table, and change a perception towards things and come out with some really innovative ideas which can be implemented. And I think this would really benefit the local communities, the nation, and the world that we live in today. I'm hopeful that such ideas will take off in Bulgaria. I've been over here for a year. It's a beautiful little country. The people have been very warm and welcoming, and I am hopeful that some really interesting things might just come out of this place. And that's about it. Thank you so much for your patient listening.